Inside the shed lies 22 inches of sheer terror, with bloodthirsty blades of spinning steel. It's mower vengeance from grass to flesh. Tired of being told when to mow and where to mow and how to mow, the beast within will cause destruction to any human, whether day or night, that tries to push this grass cutter around. Get it? It's mower vengeance from grass to flesh. Another Andrew Buckner mess coming soon to a drive-in near you. It's Suburban Moon. After snapping a portrait of the moon from his backyard one summer morning, Alan Joe Moron turns into a murderous monstrosity. What is it about this picture, seen here for the enjoyment of everyone in this theater, that would do that to him? Why would it also turn everyone else who is compelled to do the same in the suburbs of Safe Zone and Super Safe USA at the exact moment into a variety of startlingly different but still violent beasts? It's an invisible mind control probe from the moon put there by extraterrestrials as an act of slowly eradicating the human race. Oops, I've given away the entire plot. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Just forget I did that and see Suburban Moon, written, directed, and conceived by the movie master himself, Andrew Buckner. Again, it's Suburban Moon. In case I haven't gotten that point across yet, I need to say it a fourth time. It's Suburban Moon. Another Andrew Buckner mess coming soon to a drive-in near you. Hi everyone, this is writer-director Andrew Buckner, and this is In Conversation with Myself. It is a short documentary, perhaps the first episode of a potential series, where I discuss ideas that I have, that I like, that I just think I might not get to bring into fruition creatively, since I believe in the idea that when an idea is discussed publicly, it gets its own legs and becomes its own being, whether it is a story that was not written into a novel or made into a film. It still becomes its own thing once it's discussed publicly. That's the idea of this show. And today I will just bring you two ideas I've had recently. One is a parody of my fear of driving, especially in the snow. It's a man who, let's say he's out of days at work and he's got like a really long, grueling hour drive to work, and it's a blizzard, and he has to get there on time. And it's a horror story about his fear of driving in the blizzard, and he's not a big fan of work, so just kind of really exaggerate these fears. I think that would be pretty funny for a short film, and cathartic. And the second idea I have is I've always wanted to do a 1950s, wait a minute, was that a drop of water? Okay, I'm gonna go inside, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. No, looks kind of white. That's weird. It's the weirdest rain I've seen. I'm looking out my window. Anyways, second idea, I always wanted to do a 1950s B movie, something really ridiculous and exaggerated for fun, really tongue-in-cheek, and the idea I have is a killer lunchbox. Maybe it uses like the straps on the lunchbox to choke its victims, and that'd be pretty. Wait a minute, I'm looking downstairs and I put my lunchbox. No, I know I put it in the refrigerator downstairs and it's gone. Oh no, it's snowing outside. Oh no, I see something wobbling my way. It's got a mouth. No, this is ridiculous. It's my lunchbox. It's the silhouette of it. It's opened. It was closed last night. The zipper. It's unzipped. No, its teeth. It's choking me. Ah! Alright guys, I decided to grab my camera and document. I'm hearing reports on the news, people screaming. Outside all of a sudden, I was out there mowing my lawn, heard screams. Like I said, the news is saying there's some kind of UFO, some people are saying a dragon, people are screaming, and it sounds like it's just from next door. I'm gonna go investigate and record what I find. Wish me luck. What in the world? Oh my god, what is that? Is that blood? Okay, I was outside and I saw a drop of blood on the concrete. I don't know what it means or where it's from, but I ran into the house and I heard breathing. Before I came in, I saw the sky blocked out. It's the middle of the day. There's no reason it should be going dark. Then all of a sudden, almost all the power, with the exception of this room, just went out. All the light bulbs. I ran in here. And I swore I heard a roaring behind me. And hold on, what is that? Blood. Wait, I'm cut. Okay, I found another room. It's not human. I think it's behind. Oh no. Oh my god. No, no. Hey everyone, just an update. I'm fine. I just realized I had just forgotten to eat and turned into a 600-foot monster who torments myself until I feed it and then turns back into myself, as happens to everyone. So, I'm alive and survived it, and till next time. What happened here? Was it the wind? Was it a giant creature? Let's use these repeated images as an exercise in creativity, that we could come to our own conclusion as to what transpired. These items are shown in the order they occurred, or were they? Maybe it's reverse order. Maybe all the shots are randomly put in as I saw fit. Let the mind drift and conceive, come to its own ideas of what happened with these sites of backyard destruction. So what do you think happened? Did you come up with an idea? Did you get lost in the images? Your own story? Such as a glimpse into the beauty of creativity. Fjellsøsters, servernes nedfor. Fjersfødder, servernes nedfor. Here we rethery. Her land is it. Here what I in the sit. The nurse and the silk does it. What is it about the rain, or any turbulent weather for that matter, that I fear? Is it the clouds, the potential secrets they could contain? Is it that rain, like snow, fog, or any other hazardous condition, represents an uncertainty on the road of life, a perhaps fatal misdirection on the road of the routine? Yet, life is bound by too much routine. Part of me wants to drive into the heaviest rains and find something new, to embrace the seemingly unquenchable bit of uncertain freedom it contains, to laugh at the stationary, mechanical movements of the days, and speed forth into something alternately challenging and terrifying. Then why do I fear it? What psychological disconnect does rain represent? My mind always goes to the worst-case scenario, when propelling through the bends of existence, with their constant slowdowns and construction signs, always to work and back, to work and back, while these are unyielding bits that cause anxiety and stress through their holdbacks from the routine. It is still the weather I fear the most. Maybe this turbulent weather is a part of me that needs unleashed. Maybe it is the part of me that needs held back. Maybe I'm just looking too deeply into a situation that is as simple as being a character trait in my individual personality. All I know is this: I am a man who fears the rain. What is stronger, the wind or the flame? One sears bright, while the other pushes through. Hey guys, I drew this. Is this a good human? It looks like a good one we can have for a pet to help us as we take over the human race. No, how about this? Okay, that's a good start. I like what you... It's right, but it's all wrong. Let's see. What would a perfect human look like? Ah, yes, I like it. It's very familiar. What does it look like? What does it look like? One of us. Perfect. We can't trust these humans. It only makes sense that we have one of us by our side. Good job, guys. Good job. Let's call it a day. Let's clock out. You ask if I know what happened, and I don't. All I know is that one day, it was November 30th, I believe, in the morning, I went over to the bookshelf. Something drew me there. Not usually much of a reader, but something drew me there, and my hand went on a book that I don't recall being there. When I opened it up, another hand came from behind the bookshelf, and simultaneously one from inside. It pulled me in, and I saw entirely different worlds, past, present, future, science fiction, horror, just worlds of the imagination. And then the hands let go, and I was home again, and I couldn't shake the feeling throughout the days that followed. I even got to the point where I felt someone was in the house with me, suspicious. I didn't know if it was the villains from the stories I had just perused in that moment, which stretched on for eternity, with all the wisdom of the minds who had penned these words that I never had bothered to journey into. And I realized this feeling was the reading experience, being immersed so deeply into these worlds that as I went about my daily routine, work and making food and tending to the children, that the places the author in these simple words brought me to never left my mind. That is the power of reading. Yet the more I understood this power, the more it made me understand the world around me. The more empathetic I got, the more I was able to control my anger, to understand where it's stemming from, instead of acting on just base needs. I don't mean to sound pretentious, but the more I educated myself in the ways and the minds of others, the wonderful world of words, the more I was able to center myself and become a better person and allow others to become that better person. The more creative I became myself. And then I realized this was just the tip of the iceberg of all the benefits that would come with reading. And then my goal became to read every book ever published. The more I read, the more I wanted to do this, to be a better person. This is the power of reading. Last night, November 1st, 2020, newscasters reported the horror that was to come. Yet I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to. Then, as if nature herself was saving its most nightmarish trick for the day after Halloween, it arrived with swift, violent ferocity. The terror from the skies. Dun dunch, dun dunch, dun dunch, dun dunch, dun 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 ch, dun dun dun, dun dun dun, dun 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 ch, dun dun dun, dun 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 ch, dun dun dun, dun 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 ch, dun dun dun, dun dun dun. The end, or is the fear just beginning? Dun dun dun. Written, directed, edited, produced, shot, and narrated by Andrew Buckner and One cannot simply make a career of single-take shots of lone objects, I'm told. You must fill the camera with movement, characters, and life to be a successful storyteller. To make your work interesting, I argue, is not every object a story, a body much like a human, constantly being molded by all that has occurred in and around it? Is the object not the story? Isn't the mere existence of, say, a random road on a random street, filled with all the wisdom, light, love, and sheer being as an epic three-act narrative, isn't it as filled with emotion, twists, turns, life? May this image be the answer. Well, hello world, this is my new vlog, and the heck? Look like I haven't slept for like 17 years. What's with those eyebrows? Why can't they go one direction? And what, are those teeth? Somebody download an app or There's no more humans around. I can finally rest. Here they go. And they go into power saving mode. Alright guys, I gotta document this the best I can. There's something out there. Last night I saw something streaking across the sky. Now they've set up fences. They won't allow us in here. I'm trying my best to film to find something. I don't see a body. All I saw was a light. I remember just very, very vivid nightmares. Wait. Is that an eye? Is that a bone? It's right in there. It's right. No. No, it's behind me. Ah! The video I took earlier is missing from my phone. I hope somebody gets this. I gotta keep documenting it. They were formed. They were all around me, and they just had the eyes, and it looked like just bones, eyes and bones. That's the only way I can describe it. Then there was another flash, and I was in a cocoon with all kind of just green slime, and they were watching me. They were watching me from up and down, and just dangling by my feet. And then a dream, and then I opened my eyes, and then there was another dream, and I fell, and I didn't hit the floor. I ended up, I don't know how far away from my house, but I eventually found it. Or I thought I did. I was in that compound they set up with all the fences, and all that was there was my phone, but my video was gone. Oh no, they're watching. Here they go again. It's starting again. It's starting again. I moved and they couldn't find me. But they found me. They were here last night. They're following me again. They're... Nope. I'm not gonna be here for cool. Something must be done. Something must be done. I can't keep reliving this nightmare. Are they just trying to torture me? Are they studying me? Why are they always watching me? Why is the video not working on my phone so I can't show you? I need to show you. I need to show you their eyes and their bones. It's never gonna stop. It's never gonna stop. Oh God. Oh God. They're here again. I could feel. I could see them. I could feel them, and I could. If one were to make a film about a man that was neither famous nor infamous, would anyone bother to see it? If the entirety of the picture was a shot of both the chair and the desk where this man, who lived a long life filled with the traditional highs and lows of every human individual, sat dreaming and imagining, writing and filling the world with effects that would never come to fruition through notoriety, sat at, would anyone tune in? If the story took a tragic turn in these effects, original creatures of the imagination he filled his novels and films with, who were invisible and lived in the corners just beyond the desk awaiting to be summoned by their master, hopped out and tore him apart after a lifetime of artistic failure, and, in turn, caused his demise, would there be the slightest spark of interest? What if we made him a lonely man who talked to these creatures day and night, treating them as if they were real until they became real? Would there be an audience? Would it be too believable for some and too unbelievable for most? Or would some see this as having a message relatable to all aspiring auteurs, those clinging desperately unto a dream of having their art be known and celebrated, and see it for what it is, a universal documentary of self? Yes, I think we need something operatic in the background that'll heighten the emotion. It'll give audiences something a little bit more to ponder than just silence and what's on screen. Do we need music? Are these little guitar riffs enough? Why are we concerned with what an audience wants? Why can't the artist's own vision be enough? Will the artist ever be satisfied? We are the lone creature. Hey, like Mr. Invisible Dinosaur Dude, what do you want? I know it's the year 22,000,000,022, and you were brought back to life by greedy humans, and in turn learned invisibility and learned how to take over the human race over billions of years. Why, yes, thank you for the nice exposition. What do you want? I was just wondering if maybe I could get a bowl of water, feed your pet human. No, I've got to finish this 22,000-page novel by midnight. I guess you don't have time for me anymore. Go play frisbee and watch movies by myself. What, Mr. Dinosaur? You'll stop working and play with me? All right. Here, invisible dinosaur, kick the ball. Hey, we could play with these. Just throw some rings on there, Mr. Invisible Dinosaur. Yeah, whatever you want. I don't care. Let's get this over with. Great. You know what we could do next? We could make popcorn and watch a movie. Yeah, just get this over with. Come on, man. Stupid humans. What a great day. Thanks, Mr. Dinosaur Dude. Yeah, whatever. Just shut up. Just let me finish. Stupid humans. Great.
I'm a lamp that's all lonely and stuff. The world is extra rough when you're a lamp and you're lonely and stuff and things and stuff. And then you're leaning. It makes it extra rough. I'm a lamp that's all lonely and stuff. And the world is extra rough when you're a lamp and you're lonely and stuff and things. And then some more things. And then I'm leaning. Makes it extra rough. I'm a lamp that's all lonely and stuff. The world is extra rough when you're a lamp and you're lonely and stuff and things and stuff. And then you're leaning. It makes it extra rough. I'm a lamp that's all lonely and stuff. And the world is extra rough when you're a lamp and you're lonely and stuff and things. And then some more things. And then I'm leaning. Makes it extra rough. I'm a lamp that's all lonely and stuff. The world is extra rough when you're a lamp and you're lonely and stuff and things and stuff. And then you're leaning. It makes it extra rough. I'm a lamp that's all lonely and stuff. And the world is extra rough when you're a lamp and you're lonely and stuff and things. And then some more things. And then I'm leaning. Makes it extra rough.
Holy smokes. 2 hours ago, this was flooded. It looked like a pool. Morning hair. Oh no. Alright, as you can clearly see, I don't have a particular idea of what I'm doing with this project. I've already shown about a minute of random images. So I figured maybe I will start documenting my thoughts. Maybe a story will creep in that way. Last night I had a dream that 3 snakes repeatedly started biting my legs. What does it symbolize? I don't know. Maybe it's important. Yes, I like this idea of trying to find a plot as the movie goes along. Maybe I'll keep stating my dreams, obviously. This is morning hair, so we could call this cinema of the organic. I don't know. I'm still in my bathrobe. There's my rugged day of being unshaven. So I'll see what happens. Well, here's the computer. That's a big attribute of modern cinema. I was thinking maybe a found footage idea always seems to work if you want to do something cheap. That definitely has an audience. Maybe someone gets an instant message from a ghost or something, and it helps them figure out the murder of the ghost or something, or invites them in their house and their house gets possessed. I don't know. Maybe that'll be a good way to run with I Got Nothing, the movie, tentative title. Part of me really does want to make a movie of random images, and the other part wants to do something that's a horror film. There's bound to be a way to combine that. There's an idea. Attack of the Stubble, the scariest movie for bearded and non-bearded guys ever made. Well, I still don't have a subject. I guess in itself that's a subject. I just feel the need to end with questioning at what point did the world get so loud? I don't know if that's age speaking, but it seems like even the idea of wearing headphones when you listen to music, I mean, it seems like everybody's just trying to be as loud as possible. I don't know if that has anything to do with the rest of this film or not, but it felt like a good concluding note because it's something I've been wondering lately. Do we respect silence? Is that where that question stems from? I don't know. At least at the end of this, we can say we have some questions, which will lead to answers. That in itself makes us all worthwhile. after them while people are sleeping, and that's your energies. So tired. Your energy source. You're not gonna have mine. I refuse it. There's so many fresh eyes in this town. Why are you coming after mine? You found me. It wasn't until you took me over, oh unholy creature of the night, that I finally had true sight. Have we considered the soil, the life that lies beneath us, under our feet? Are we a shadow to them, or are they a shadow to us? The soil personifies growth, substance, teeming with life, a connection to our own. Have we considered how a single step from our own foot to the soil is a connection with nature, a oneness, a sense of unity so many of us seek throughout our lives, our existence, fooling ourselves into thinking that it is never found. A single step, also a symbol of growth, movement, life, being. Let us all move. A gale force cacophony, with the sound beating in our chest, our ambitions, our goals. Let us feel pride in the single step, but let us not lose sight of the fact that a single step is but a beginning. Why are some artists celebrated and others ignored? Who assigns the worth of artistry? Who assigns worth to an artist? Is it time? Is it audience? Is it the artist himself? If so, let us all celebrate. Let us celebrate our accomplishments. Let us celebrate what we have breathed life into, the beautiful monster our hands, our hearts have created. Let us celebrate with all the passion and fervor that went into our invention. Let us celebrate our grand contribution to humanity, even if it is but a party of one. For our work, our art, would not have a beat, a heart, if it were not for our singular time and dedication. Let us have this party of one, for we have transformed the blank page into brilliance, searing, dancing and tiptoeing through the night, into the light of greatness. Let us have our party of one. We artists have deserved. Peace, creativity, endless self-esteem, content in the knowledge you will worlds from dreams, content in your own ability, soul over wealth, content for the only person you're in competition with is yourself, content in your labors of love, they are as unique as you, content for art stems from soul parts initially misunderstood that come together in greater good for eternity, easily withstanding dejection. This is how you deal with decades of artistic rejection. Hey man, what's up? The world is changing so fast. We remain the same. The good in our heart stays there. I'm scared. That's normal when things aren't familiar. Your friends and family are always here if you need to talk. What if they laugh at me? They won't. Many of them probably feel like you do. It could help them too. They won't feel alone or scared. Will you listen to me? I need someone to talk to. Of course. Thanks, friend. As they talked to each other, their friendship was stronger than ever. An Andrew Buckner short animated film. Written, directed, drawn, edited, and shot by Andrew Buckner. Friendship in an uncertain time.